do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Extra point from McManus is good, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he returns this to the 22. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Love back to it here after the pick six. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. Second down, Love. That's complete. He finds Jayden Reed. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Packers. Jayden Reed, 74 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. From the end zone, it's D'Ernest Johnson. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker, and he'll bring it back to the 9-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now Jones. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be second and goal.
That's a great run right there on first down. Didn't quite get into the end zone, but now you've set yourself up for at least 2, maybe 3 more shots from close range.
In motion goes the tight end. Jones again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill. 11. Here we go.
On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On third down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Hey, kill.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Throwing. Love. A check down here to Jones. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Jones is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Love. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers have taken the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Jayden Reed is deep for Green Bay. That's taken on the 25. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll find Jones again, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Love. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And now we've got a third down and 3.
They'll run with Etienne.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
Travis Etienne.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Travis Etienne.
His second touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level.
McManus's point after is good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score.
There he goes, left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 72 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll go again to Jones. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Well, Love wants to shift things around. Throwing on second down. Love drops it to Jones in the flat. So he stopped for no gain. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Here's a ball deep for Musgrave. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
In motion left goes Watson. Love to throw for it on 4th. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. They'll get 23 yards there, and it'll give the Packers a first down. A short throw to Musgrave. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Love going to give this one to Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I think that run gives us evidence that the defense is getting a little bit tired out there. They've been out in the field for a long time, and that last run, they just cut right through them.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Now the toss to Jones, running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. And that tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. Here's Love. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. And they're going to speed things up here. Love, this is 3rd and goal. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And his kick is indeed good, and they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. On second down, here's Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete there. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, and that'll make it third down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Jones now in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
I'm not sure I'm absolutely crazy about that play call there. I mean, it's only a one-score game, so is it really time to go bombs away and try and make a big play? I think you can take some underneath stuff and still move it downfield.
Up the middle, Jones.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it.
Taking it right down Broadway.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Again, it's Jones. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Foyesade Oluwakin on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8. They'll try the right side with Jones.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. 7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And this one is right through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, kill.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 3.
Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there, picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Lawrence. Able to find Jones.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
Now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Lawrence.
And 4 at the 36-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he stops the clock with 12 seconds left to play.
And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Here's 1st down. Throwing now, Lawrence.
And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Take right open. Hey, I'm gun.
Here's Lawrence.
This for all the marbles.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers have just about sewn up this football game.
When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Well, CD, for the losing